All right, what's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Jeffrey Rose Iceman V2013 YouTube channel on this Friday, and I've watched a bunch of videos this morning from the Nuttyrockchick talking about her response to WJ about Tyler Breeze. I've also watched some videos with Seanzview Entertainment stating how he has nothing to do with the YWC no more, and he is not going to do any hangouts. He was talking about WJ and whatnot. And then I also saw a response video from WJ talking about Sean. And I want to talk a little bit about this. It's not a drama video. It's just, a video that it's just my opinion, my response. First off, I want to talk about WJ talking about Tyler Breeze and Nuttyrockchick responding to that. Yeah, I agree. Who is Tyler Breeze? Yeah, the WWE wants to bring him up to the main roster, and there's been rumors about him defeating John Cena at Hell in the Cell. Challenging Cena for the open challenge for the United States title. Like I said before, um, Tyler Breeze is less of a star than Kevin Owens was, and Kevin Owens lost 2 out of 3 to Cena, and I just honestly don't see Tyler Breeze being that kind of guy to come up and take out John Cena. So hopefully at Hell in a Cell, it is not Tyler Breeze. Pretty much anybody but Tyler Breeze, please believe me. Um, I mean, how are people going to react if Tyler Breeze comes up and defeats John Cena, and then John Cena's gone for 2 months? And is this going to give Tyler Breeze credibility? The arrogant type of attitude that he has, I could see him running with it and running his mouth. But maybe that's the way the WWE is going and what kind of direction they want to get into, because the WWE right now is in a bit of a disarray. So I don't know. Anything can happen. All right, so I watched the Seanzview Entertainment video talking about Hangouts, talking about how he'll never be involved with YWC again. He's all about his subscribers. He's doing his own thing. He keeps talking about machinima. He talks about getting 80,000 subscribers. That's great. That's all well and good. I mean, you got 80,000 subscribers, that's fine. But why is the subject being brought up on a daily basis about the YWC, about the hatred and whatnot towards you? Um, Obviously, we all know where it's leading to. Um, it's unfortunate because you don't really need to do this, but you are doing this, and so I don't know. WJ would love to get you in another hangout. I'm sure from what you're saying, you don't want to be there because you don't want to get sort of attacked. The bottom line is, don't put yourself in this predicament. Don't get yourself in this situation. You're talking about going homeless and whatnot. I think you got this idea off my Facebook page, really, because I'm going through this process, and it's a big deal for me. And I don't like the fact that somebody else is making light of the situation, using this situation for their benefit. For me, it's real, and I honestly don't believe it is real for you. I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. But anyway, now in response to WJ's video towards Seanzview Entertainment, I have to agree with him. Like about 99% of everything. Sean, he's called you out. You haven't showed any sort of a proof. Um, there's a lot of things to be said that are untruths. You haven't proved that they are truths. And to be quite honest with you, you should do a one-on-one with WJ and really air all this out. I mean, honestly, who would ever thought that WJ seriously would come up and, you know, honestly think of all this stuff one on one to question you, Sean, because I didn't think this was like, as far as WJ goes, I didn't think this was on his radar, so to speak, to where he even would really give a shit, what's going on with you. But obviously, if this is not a work, uh, he has some good valid points, and I think maybe there should be a one-on-one and try to resolve these and let everybody know what is true and what isn't true. But again, um, I look at it this way: if you turn down a one-on-one with the wrestling Jesus, in my eyes, I feel that you have something to hide. Now, if you can get Wrestling Jesus to do this a one-on-one hangout, just you two and nobody else, there's really no reason why you shouldn't do this. And I'm sure Wrestling Jesus would go along with this. Um, I think he would gladly give you your wishes, not to have anybody else jump in, get involved, to harass you, which they probably would. So I think WJ would really go along with this. And I think you should approach him. And WJ, if you're watching this video, you approach Sean as well and tell him it'll be a one-on-one hangout just between the two of you. And then you can have your questions and get your answers on both sides. And maybe we can resolve this issue. Um, but other than that, if one side refuses, which I don't think WJ will refuse, I think he's more than happy to do this hangout. But if, on the other hand, Sean refuses, then it looks to me that um, by being offered to do a one-on-one hangout with no outside interference, then maybe you do have something to hide. I don't know. And personally, I really don't care, but it's been a subject as of late. And so I figure with wrestling being so boring right now, why not be a part of it? So, with all that being said, this is the Iceman here on the Jeffrey Rose Iceman B2013 YouTube channel here on this Friday. We got Hell in the Cell this weekend. I'm looking forward to watching it. I don't expect it to be a super show. I'm just hoping it's not as predictable as it looks. And I'm hoping, Sean, you're not as predictable as you seem, and you will succumb to the invitation by WJ and do a one-on-one hangout. And I hope to see that before Hell in the Cell. Peace out, everybody. We'll see y'all next time. This is the one and only, the man with the plan, the man with the knowledge, the man with the wrestling news, but the man that has a lot of issues outside of the world of professional wrestling. But I don't ask for help. I do it all on my own. I vent on Facebook, and that's all I do is vent. I don't ask for any kind of help. And you gotta be yourself. You gotta be a man. You gotta stand up, and you gotta be a man. And that's the bottom line. Because the Iceman said so. Peace out, everybody.